We just had the sun erupt again with an M6 solar flare from region 4479. We have a triple region here that seems to be playing with the energy of one another. So when one goes off, another one seems to go off, and the progression continues. But these regions are active and they're heading off of the western side of the limb, and we're expected to see a geomagnetic storm, a minor one, happen tonight. The sun keeps popping off these M-class flares, and we already are seeing the effects of that X-class flare filter in. That M6 produced that radio blackout around the Americas. Tech issues, GPS and satellite disruption. Yesterday, we were supposed to see a mild to moderate geomagnetic storm, and what we saw was actually really weak enhancements. We jumped into some elevated levels, but only like right below that active KP4 threshold. So we're right below 500 kilometers per second, and we're staying there. Same with the density, not too high, but staying very plateaued, but we still have energy that is seeping through. And instead of that moderate to almost severe geomagnetic storm that was predicted, we now are seeing dipping levels. Here's our 3-day geomagnetic forecast. As you can see, minor levels, minor levels, minor levels, up into a KP4 and 5. So again, around 500 kilometers per second, but we could still see an increase. And if you are in a mid or a high latitude positions, you can still see the auroras this coming weekend. Yes, you are getting a fireworks show, and yes, you are going to get an aurora borealis show this coming weekend. And best viewing times are between 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. This is region 4478 on our sun. It dropped its magnetic complexity, but it's still very large, even though it's dipping in size because it's heading off of the western limb of the sun. You can also see the diminishing sunspots, even though it's 2, and the flare probability for this region going off is still pretty high. This is the one that keeps popping off all of the M-class flares and that X-class flare. This is 4479, right above 4478, that massive region. It has also dipped down in size because it's heading off of the western limb, but it's still in beta, delta, and gamma configuration, and we have a high probability of this one still going off. 4480 directly below 4478 and 4479 still has a probability of also popping off as well. It is heading off of the western limb as well, but we have 3 big combinations of explosive probabilities. There's a lot of weird things going on. We have the sun popping off, we have earthquake swarms here. We're also getting this heat dome across the whole entire United States. Europe is being affected. Other areas are being affected. It's absolute chaos. We have the CIA hearings for MKUltra specifically, and all of the black projects that are involved there. And they will start connecting the dots on who all of these are connected to with UFO files as well. This is all connected to it. The Epstein files, they're all connected. And then tomorrow is the 250th anniversary of America, so who knows what other light shows may pop up, because there's astrological alignments that are really going off right now, and they kind of support something that is going to be moving very fast, a very quick change. Whatever that may be, it's going to pop off. I'm Sarah Starr, your galactic guide, here with your space weather, astrology, and energy update for July the 3rd and into the 4th. Let me know in the comments what you are feeling, because the energy influx of all of these things, not just solar weather, but everything, literally everything. Let me know how you are feeling, because I know I am not alone and feeling the out of body, the floatiness, the nausea, the dizziness that comes out of nowhere. There's energy bursts that happen, especially when we have higher solar flares. If you're sensitive to energies, you know what I mean.